Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Justin. We're back at the movies for another review. And as promised, I put a short out there yesterday. I said if any new subscriber subscribes to the channel and throws out a request for a review, I would do it. And lo and behold, I had one. So today we're going to be doing the 1995 Michael Mann directed Heat with an incredible cast. You've got Al Pacino, Robert De Niro, Val Kilmer, Tom Sizemore, Jon Voight, Ashley Judd, a very young Natalie Portman, and just a slew of other really talented actors and actresses. It's one of the all-time great casts, in my opinion. And it is a fantastic movie. Michael Mann is an incredible director. You know, movies like Heat and Miami Vice, which I don't think gets enough credit. He just Collateral. He's just a fantastic director who tells a story almost simplistically, but that's what makes it good. He doesn't convolute it. He doesn't make it over the top, but he gets the most out of his actors. And this movie, I don't think, is any different. You know, anybody who hasn't seen Heat, it's quite simple. Robert De Niro is an expert, basically high-volume thief. He goes after big targets for big money, and he only employs a crew that he trusts, that, you know, follows him to a T. And, you know, he's very good at what he does. Al Pacino is a police officer who is looking to take down the big score, and he lives and breathes his job to the point where it's cost him basically 3 marriages. And, you know, this is all he knows how to do. And it's just so simplistic in its storytelling. You know, De Niro, at one point, you know, he knows the people in his crew. A new person is brought into the crew that he doesn't know but is vouched for, and things go sour. You know, not the way De Niro. De Niro is so precise in everything he does, and the character Waingro, you know, it just throws a wrench into those plans. And the rest of the movie is kind of a cat and mouse. De Niro wants revenge for Waingro for almost screwing him. You know, De Niro's looking for one last big score so he can get out. And, you know, he gets that big score, but, you know, just coincidentally, he's found out. One of the most epic shootouts in movie history takes place on the street. And it's crazy because what I've read is they'll use that shootout scene when they're doing training in the military and in police forces, because it's like a proper, like, Val Kilmer's reloading technique is perfect, and the covering fire aspect of the movie scene, if you've seen the scene, you know which one I'm talking about, is precise. And they use that when they're doing their training, and that's really cool. You know, that shows a lot to Mann's capabilities as a director, to where, you know, you can set up a scene so perfectly that it's actually withstood the test of time and is used in real world situations. And of course, you can't forget the diner scene with De Niro and Pacino. And they both know who each other is, and they both know what each other does. And, you know, they both have a lot of respect for each other, but they both acknowledge, if I have to take you down, I'm going to take you down. You know I'm going to steal something. Can you stop me? And it's such an incredible scene. And it's just a really rock-solid movie. It's not overly complicated. But Mann gets such a great performance out of everybody. You know, everybody has their qualities, their charms to them, and then everybody has has, things you don't like about him. Like Ashley Judd is fantastic in her role as Val Kilmer's wife, who was a prostitute, who's basically encouraging her husband to steal as long as they can have a quality life. It's just such a excellent movie, and I have to put it in the eights. I just said it was an excellent movie. It's not a good movie. It's an excellent movie. That being said, I think I got to give it an 8.4. I genuinely think, there's a little bit, like some side characters I'm not a huge fan of. Pacino's wife. Natalie Portman is good. I mean, she's very good in it, but I didn't like necessarily how the development of her character came about, or basically the decline of her character, but she was still very good in her role. So I think an 8.4 is definitely what this movie deserves. It's an excellent movie. I think it's a must-watch for everybody. And that's what we're going to go with. So 1995's Heat, directed by Michael Mann, 8.4 is my review. Thank you to the new subscriber who requested this. You can drop your request down below, leave a comment anywhere on the channel, and I'll get to them at some point. Until then, I'll see you guys next time at the movies. Take care.